Hi all, welcome to this League SBCs video where we're going to cover 8 potential leagues that could be viable for the next SBCs for the leagues. If you can smash likes, be awesome. Sub to the channel if you're new. Follow me on Twitter at G is a legend. All the links are down below for playlists on the channel and social media links as always. Now, in terms of what leagues we might get next, I genuinely do not know. I'm thinking they might cover what leagues might be starting back soon or finishing up soon or just something like that. So for myself, I've got Mould as my first option. We've featured this quite a few times, of course. And now the card of Gleitger, or however you pronounce his name. Now I've got it as a 74 rated just now, but going by obviously how a lot of the other cards are done, this could be an 80 rated card just because he's like about 72, 73 rated, and then an 80 rated card would seem much more desirable for us to complete. So consider that in mind. It could be a 74, could be an 80, who potentially knows. Now obviously with Mould, I've got Mould as example. I've used Mould quite a few times as example. I have got the whole league as it is. But 11 from the team, 100 chem exactly, maybe even 95. 11 players from the squad. 3 to 5k is what this would cost you just now still, and 8 to 10k once it goes live. Now in terms of the whole league as a whole, it's not very expensive just now. And the Norwegian league starts back up in April, so it might not be quite yet for that league, so keep that in mind. League Gdansk, we've featured this league a few times. I thought it was going to initially happen not so long ago maybe, but I think they might do this with the Bundesliga. I think this could be the route they may fancy. League Gdansk, as we've always shown, as our example, 11 from the league, 100 chem exactly, 11 players from the squad. 3 to 5k is what this would roughly cost. Like all the silvers, all the non-rare silvers are 150. The striker pack sale, that's the rare one, is 250, and then the cam is a 300 purchase, and the bronze is a 150. And I've got point other players in amongst the team. I hope in terms of like a rating, you might get asked like say 67 to 69, but Brozek would be your card, and he'd probably be 80 rated, maybe I would say 74 or 80 rated would be the card, and it would be not too bad in all honesty for a SBC card. Then we've got Brøndby in the Danish league. Now Sandhand there I would imagine will be 80 rated, not 74, and as a result it'd actually be a really nice card. The reason why I think this league might crop up very soon is just due to all the big derbies were just last week. There was like 4 derbies all in the one like match day, and I have a feeling that they will look to cover this soon, mainly because they would like to try and get us putting a lot of coins into the Danish league, and it would just kind of help out. It might not get done. This might be part of a Scandinavian swing. They might do Denmark, Norway, Sweden all in the one go kind of thing. They might actually do 3, and that might be why they might hold this one off till like April. But it's not too expensive, but it might become expensive just due to a lot of the rare players. There's quite a few in the Brøndby team, so keep this in mind with the Danish options. Then we've got Olympiacos. This is probably one of the least likely routes to feature, but I still fancy it to happen, mainly because I think the Greek league would actually have a very nice SBC card. Fortounis would probably go to about 84 rated. He'll probably go to what Griffiths is. His was a 75 to an 84, and I think Fortounis would kind of have that similar kind of rating. And also just because Fortounis is prone to get maybe a team of the season card. If he was to get one, then maybe the SBC card might be a little bit, they might kind of adjust that even higher. But as a whole, 5 to 7k, sorry, not 3 to 5. 11 from the team, and there's only 3 teams to build, so it would actually be kind of fun, and it wouldn't be too bad. At the end of the day, it's the league itself has a lot of teams, but I know there's only 3 teams that you can build, but it'd be a worthwhile SBC to build. Then Elfsborg, Luri, or how you pronounce his name. Now his card could even go as high as like 80 rated as well. Then we're talking of an insane OP card from the Swedish league. Probably no one would use it. If you remember Obasi back in the days, guys, he used to play in like the Bundesliga. that was a very OP card. Like, I think that was like FIFA 11, FIFA 12. But with Elfsborg, all the bronzes and all the silvers that are non-rare are 150. Even the bronze rare is a 150 purchase. The two rare silvers are 250 and 300 respectively. But as a whole, it's not very expensive. I still fancy this one to crop up either in the run-up to April, because Norway and Sweden start at the same time, so they might be the 1st of April, or it could be just before the start of April or end of March for that one. Then for mains, this is one of the more likely ones I think they're going to do soon. I feel they need to do it sooner rather than later, predominantly because it's Lewandowski, and if they do it, they need to do it well before Team of the Season, mainly because if they do it for Team of the Season, then his card is, you're going to have an SBC card and a Team of the Season card practically at the same time. It's not going to be worthwhile, and in my personal opinion, I feel if you have both teams covered in terms of having, if you have the Bundesliga covered, like say in the next few weeks, it kind of feel worthwhile, because I don't know if he'll get another, he might get another inform, I don't 100% know, but I feel if he gets this SBC card sooner rather than later, then we'll all enjoy it, and it'll be a very, very nice card. Now, like mains, for example, isn't one of the more expensive. Mains is probably one of the cheaper routes because of a lot of the cards. The centre mid Rodriguez, he no longer plays for mains, he plays for Malaga, so his card is really expensive. So if you've got his card in the club, guys, I would keep him. He's very useful and definitely worthwhile. Same for Donati, he's quite expensive just now. I've thrown Brusinski at left back just to ensure I have all of the positions covered, but I still have everyone covered, and I could easily have this route covered quite with ease, so that's one potential. And Central Coast Mariners, the A-League wraps up pretty soon as well. Now, O'Donovan's card is a bronze 63 rated, and it is not a desirable card, I will admit that. But a 70 rated with a very nice boost, however, I actually even think it might go higher than 70. I think this could go up a plus 11 upgrade. I think this could hit like this could be a 74 rated card, and then it becomes very, very desirable to actually own. Now, the A-League finishes up in the next few weeks, so this could be where they might look at doing like 4 in a period of a few weeks, just to kind of boost our interest. Like Central Coast Mariners is very, very cheap, it's like 284k to do, but the league itself is very cheap, and I would say it could be very interesting to see what happens. But it'll be an expensive route once it goes live though, I would imagine. Milan, for the last route, would say Higuain's card is going to be interesting. Now, he's just had the upgrade, and I feel they'll make slight changes to his SBC card, either it being what his 1 to watch card is currently rated at 93, or they might make it a 94. But AC Milan is like 8 to 12k just now roughly, but it's quite an expensive route for a 79 rated squad. But if once it goes live, like Baka for example, if you've got his 84 rated, you're sorted. If you've got his 83, it might hamper you a little bit. But the midfield, and like I don't know what they could do with this. They could go 5-3-2. They could go 4 in midfield, 2 up front. It could be like a 4. The biggest problem is there's like 3 left backs. There's quite a few centre backs. There's plenty of midfielders. There's so much squad depth in this team that they could genuinely take it so many ways, and you could end up having the entire team and be kind of lost. But I fancy the next 2 to happen, in my opinion, are Germany and Poland. But hopefully this gives you plenty of food for thought. Let me know in the comments down below what League SBCs you would like next. So if you can smash likes, be awesome, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at GSLegend. Take it easy all, thanks for watching, and I will see you all